Hi, Mafan here, and I'm going to be walking you through one of the levels in the puzzle game that I'm creating in Unreal Engine. The game is centered on concepts related to magnetic fields and charges. So things with similar charges repel each other. Like for example, this red cube, if it falls into this sort of red field, it'll be repelled. Um, and things with like charges, like if you see this red cube inside this blue field, it'll be attracted. So I'm going to showcase a level planned for later in the game that utilizes these concepts. This is what I've been working on in my spare time between my bioinformatics work. Let's see. So you start the level on this side. As you walk, you see the cube falls on the other side. Now, if we go down into this pit, we see a pressure plate that you can stand on. The pressure plate, if you follow the wiring, you'll see that what it actually does is it opens the door, and that's the door that we need to actually get through. But we have a slight problem because, okay, we're in this pit. The door is up there. We can't quite reach the door. We can't jump up and get it. So what do we do? Well, one thing we can do is that right here, our little thing, this is the charge gun, and what it does is that it can fire a field with a certain charge. Now, the charge of this field is red, so what's useful about it is that we can actually use it as a sort of way to attract ourselves to a field of the opposite charge. Before we do that, let's see what these switches do. This one seems to be on a timer, and it changes the fields from blue to red. Okay, so that's interesting. And then what does this one do? This is a lever, and it seems to do a similar thing, except it just changes the switches, no timer. Okay, let's keep that on blue, and then because we have red, what we can actually do, see if this was red and we try to jump into it and use it, see, we would just get repelled from it. We keep getting repelled back onto the platform, right? If we change it to blue, watch what happens. The attractive force allowed us to cross the barrier and reach this side. Alright, so that's the first part of the puzzle. So now we're on this side, the cube is here. The cube is red, and we have a red charge. So the natural thing is that it repulses. So we can push this cube. And what we're going to do is we're going to push it down here. And as you can see, the interaction with the cube and the field is like so. Next, I think we want that cube to land on the pressure plate. So let's do this. Let's put it down because red repulses, so now it's got pushed down. Let's see if we can push this. See if we can push this onto the pressure plate. Ah, excellent. So we were able to do that. That's fantastic. Now we have a problem because that's there and we're on this side. So we need this to be blue. Okay, it's blue, but that's a dilemma because we still have no way to get across. However, if we recall, I believe this thing, yes, just for a few seconds it changes the charge before changing it back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use this, get across, and hopefully the cube drops and the door opens. Fantastic. So that was just a demo of a level. I hope you have enjoyed that small little showcase.